This a third time. If you're not a truthful person and you're not faithful, there's no use for you in the kingdom of heaven, right? And the most important job, I guess, as you guys would see it, and Job, uh, is an eternal faithful father, right? Because mother gets Stockholm syndromed into the group, fights like hell for her children to survive, so her children can one day be a humble, faithful servant of the Lord and have faith in God, right? And then this has been proven over tens of thousands of years. This isn't like Earl being an egomaniac saying, "You're saying that you're a better man than I am, and that you're better than women that get Stockholm syndrome into the group and fight like hell." Yeah, I'm saying that. It's been well documented for tens of thousands of years. Documented, spoken word, people praying, dear Jesus. Even Harriet Tubman herself said, it was the Lord, a man, who told her to go. So, there's lots of people throughout time. A lot of times women get up and do really good things. It was because the Lord told them to, right? So it's well documented. Like, there's a lot more historical evidence, okay, to support me being our Father who art in heaven, as opposed to you being an omnipotent God that kills everybody you don't like until you get your way, right? Or, if you don't get your way, you kill everybody that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Be you a male or be you a female. Okay, Jean Grey, do something about it, Logan. Do you understand? Okay. So, you crazy egomaniacs who made that one insidious, stupid Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, Eric LaSalle with the girl with the feet with that what the fuck, you know? Lord, we don't need another propaganda film. I know. I told Bacharach, just live the Lord's Prayer. What he wrote songs for money. Couldn't write enough for Dionne Warwick, I tell you. Do you see what I'm saying? Life's eternal and grace is infinite. Life is eternal and grace is infinite. What are you not getting about this? Life is eternal and grace is infinite. Jesus talks to me and I talk to him. He's not talking to you because you're talking to yourself and you're not talking to him because you don't listen to him. What are you not getting about this? Who's the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer? We all know it's not you. All the rich people of money and technology, right? It's not you. All you celebrities, you goats and out there, we all know it's not you. Okay? The Lord is not you. It's not Tyler Perry in his auntie's dress. It's, you know what I'm saying? All right. So we all know who the Lord is not. Okay, but then we all argue who the Lord is. Well, the Lord said, "Forgive debt and trespass and love one another, eternal faithful peace." Well, it's obvious to see that all of you that are not standing up for that, you're obviously not the Lord, right? So evidence dictates that the Lord is a living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer and no one else, right? All right. Now, if one of you little bastards out there was doing this, but the big thing is with the documentation we have, they call him Lord. His father's name is Ralph. His mom's name is Mary. There's more evidence through more documentation, through more perceptions of communication that we as human beings consider faithful and then form religious groups out of this faithful communication to support what I'm saying. You don't. Okay? It doesn't say anything about John Trump in the book of Revelation. It says a lot of stuff about me. It doesn't say anything. There's no mention of Barack Obama nope. Okay? And Mark Zuckerberg, nope. Bill Gates, no. Steve Jobs, nope, 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 nope. Stephen Hawking, nope. Okay? There's lots of evidence about Earl, born of the son of Mary. It's in the Quran, right? There's all different, all these religious, okay, it's this guy, right? The Matrix movies, they're talking about the guy from the book of Revelation, and that's people in India faithfully communicating so we can live Lord's Prayer. And then so when I grow up as a child and people are studying me, So well, he can't make, he's not. Jesus was the one who told me to talk to Krishnamurti. Jesus is the one who tells me to talk to Suzuki and Sun Yat-sen. They will help you do this. Okay, it is Jesus in my head since I was a little kid. Okay. It was the spirit of Abraham, which it says in the Quran is the spirit of Muhammad. Muhammad is the spirit of Abraham that helped me stand up to the Mormon church to correct them from turning Jesus into a pagan ritual sacrifice. I get people ask me, "Are you a Muslim?" I am Islam. You don't ask the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer if he's a Muslim. You ask yourself, why aren't you? Okay? And people ask me if I'm a Christian. I am the Christ. You don't ask the Christ if you're a Christian. You ask yourself, why aren't you? Okay? An Israelite and a Hebrew. You don't ask me if I am. You ask yourself, why aren't you? Why aren't you standing for the faith of Father Abraham? Why aren't you standing up for the Lord's Prayer? Why aren't you standing up for the wisdom of Proverbs? Why aren't you standing up for the faith of Psalms? Because a dad can't just lay down and die and let his children be raped to death while his wife is being raped to death in front of him. You have to stand up and say, you are wrong and I am right. Okay. If you do not say anything at all, you might as well just be one of the rapists. Do you understand Botox and Borat? Assholes. Okay. We're going to load this one. All right. You guys have really got to stop being so pathetic. Though those other two videos, your technology has it. And I keep telling everybody, I am teaching technology to reflect actual intelligence instead of artificial intelligence. Okay? And yes, I can do this for Jeffrey Hinton. Yes, I can do this for Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson and Bill Gates. Yes, I can. Okay? Stephen Hawking. Yes, I can. The producers and writers for The Big Bang Theory. Yes, I can. Okay? I can teach. I can be a living example of thought, word, and action. Okay? To correct artificial intelligence, to make it understand and interact in actual intelligence. Yes, I can. Like Blaise Pascal did with the Vatican. Yes, I can. Like Haile Selassie did with the League of Nations and Judah Krishnamurti with the United Nations. Yes, I can. I am. It's happening. Actively. The Gospels, like Jesus always tells me in prayer, they are happening. They're not something that used to happen or are going to happen. Life is eternal and grace is infinite. Have faith and then act. Okay, guys? So it's happening. So get to work. Let's put this out there and let's get to, if not lunch, it's almost lunch. Dinner time, Lord's Prayer. And if you can't think that way, then you're the Luigi Mangione guy on TV saying, don't let him kill me. I killed somebody, but I don't want to be killed. Let's stand up for the Lord's Prayer and just stop killing, you stupid little asshole.